Hey ladies, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. I I was planning on doing a 7 day series on getting refocused in your business. And it seems like we are always talking about getting refocused and getting refocused. And so instead of doing what I planned on doing, because I tried to do it actually, and my heart wasn't in it, because I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about Zoom eking. Zoom eek. Zoom eek. Literally run, 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 work hard, be involved, post, tag, comment, share ideas, rock and roll sales, talk to people about the opportunity, and then you disappear for 3 days, 5 days, a month. Maybe you're gone for good this time. Who knows? We all do it. We've all done it. In any direct sales business, it's happened. We sign people up that are awesome and then they just disappear and we don't know why. And it is so frustrating because I believe in each and every person that joins this company and other companies that they're passionate about, that if they just keep going and they don't give up, that they will succeed. I have no doubt in my mind. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen to me when I didn't think that it could. I earned a free car when I had no idea I was even good at this type of business. And it breaks my heart to see people that are absolutely amazing Zoom making. So I want to talk about how to stop. How do we stop Zoom making? Do you Zoom make? Do you feel super excited for a while and then for a while you're really down, and then you have to reach out to somebody and say, get me repumped, get me refocused, how do I get excited again? What do I do to get going again? Because every time you do this, you're killing your business. It dies. You have to start completely over. When you stop posting on your party and then you come back like 5 days later or a week later or 10 days later and you're like, hey, you weren't gone, people notice this. Our family, our friends, our customers, they see it, especially if you've done other businesses and you've done this before, where you start, the product's amazing, this company's different, you're going to do this and blah, 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 and then you stop for absolutely no reason. Sometimes we stop when we're doing good. You've had $1,000 in sales in, a week to 10 days. You've seen your successes, and just for some reason, we stop believing in ourselves and we stop. And people that want to be like you, that want to have $1,000 in sales or want to, shoot out the gate like you did, are like, why would somebody stop when they're doing good? And there's a lot of reasons. I think that it's, personal. I think that we stop because we let outside life bog us down. We stop because of our mindset on how we see this business. We see it maybe as a hobby, or we don't see the big picture or the value in it. We stop because somebody has said something to discourage us. Life is going on. And ladies, life is always going to go on. There's always going to be a crisis going on. I know this in my previous company, we're either in the just beginning a crisis, we're in the middle of a crisis, or we're just coming out of a crisis. So there's always going to be something going on. And the difference between the people that are up here and the people that are down here, or how you handle yourself in that time, in that crisis, or whatever it is. And one thing I can tell you is I was the same way in my previous direct sales business. I was young and I would go real hard and people would be like, oh, you're awesome, you're amazing, you're a natural, and then I'd just stop. And then I'd go real hard and I'd just stop. And it was so tiring to have to try to start over and over and over. And eventually, yes, I did earn a free car, but what I went through to get there, and was crazy, and I'm surprised I even got there with the way I was Zoom eking. I was young, I wasn't ready, and so I went into banking for 7-8 years, and I was a personal banker and a bank manager, and I learned consistency, and I learned work ethic, and I learned that no matter what goes on in my life, I have to show up and go to work. It doesn't matter how I feel, or that me and my boyfriend got into a fight, or somebody hurt my feelings. I have to go to work. We need to be treating our businesses the exact same way. The exact same way. So we have to change our mindset. We have to look at our business as an opportunity that's going to change our lives for real. The company has set out a plan. It's in black and white. If you do this, you will get this. It's not just made for the few that get there. It is made for everybody that stays the task, that stays the course, and doesn't stop even when it gets hard, because there are times when it gets hard. So let's talk about what we do when it gets hard, for whatever reason it gets hard. First of all, I believe we have to have systems set in place. We have to have systems set in place so that when there's those days that we aren't thinking, or we're not feeling motivated, or we're not feeling empowered and inspirational, and like we can do this, we have systems set in place so that we can do them on autopilot. You should get to a point in your business where if you are having a bad day and you are crying, you can literally shut it down, go post on your party, and then go back to your crying, because you've got that system set in place. You're on autopilot, and you are not giving up on your party, or you're not giving up on your business, because your business is your job, and your job is going to get you somewhere. Let me ask you, in your job right now, if you keep doing the same thing you are doing right now, in 6 months, where are you going to be? Will you have tripled your income? Will you have quadrupled your income? Where will you be in 6 months? Now, if you're working unique, and you're working unique with the same amount of work ethic that you work your job, and you show up every single day, and you do what's laid out for you, in 6 months, where do you think you're going to be? I'll just wait. Where do you think you'll be? Probably a lot further than you would be at your job. Some of us have jobs that value us so much that they give us a 25-cent raise in 2 years. I would rather have a $5,000 raise. I would rather have my paycheck reflect my work ethic, my commitment. My paycheck is going to show me that my company values what I do, and I obviously put my business first. So systems set in place means that we come to work no matter what. A lot of problems with the Zoom eking is we put so much of ourselves into our business that we're working from the time we get up to the time we go to bed, and sometimes it's just busy work. We're not doing income producing activities. We're not doing work that is going to generate results. We're not planting seeds so much as we're spending a lot of time researching how we're going to get started, when we should just get started. And it's super simple. You could plug in on any training, any phone call, pop in on any Facebook group, and be like, how do I get started? And they'll tell you, book a lash bash. Book a lash bash. Book 5 lash bashes. If you book 5 lash bashes today, you have $1,000 in sales by the end of next week. You got started. So getting the system set in place, though, is what's going to keep you going. So do you have a schedule? Do you know what hours a day you're going to work your business? And then in those hours, do you know what you're going to do? For me, I spend the first hour or so of the day responding to emails, checking my notifications, seeing what trainings come out, saving that so that I can do it a little bit later in the day. And that's the quiet time in the morning. Then I go get ready for the day. And while I'm getting ready for the day, I'm listening to training. I am filling my head with positive, motivational, inspirational things that are geared towards my business, because then by the time I'm done getting ready, I am ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to come downstairs and do what I need to do for the day. One thing that I've implemented is a system that I learned from Alyssa Wagner, thank you, Alyssa, is having themes for the day. And I know there's other people that do this as well. So themes for the day that gives you a focus. So how many times do you come to your computer or your phone or whatever you're working from and go, okay, well, what do? I know I need to post, or if I don't have a party, I need to get a party, but what do I do? Where do I start? I think I'll talk about the BB cream, and we have no structure to our day. So I started with doing themes, and it seems to be working out really well. I like it, and you can change it up. You can make your day any theme you want, but I have like Mascara Monday where I post about the mascara. Maybe I'll do a new tutorial, do something different with the mascara, reach out to people that are using the mascara, see if they need reorders. So make it a Mascara Monday. And then Tuesday is Teaching Tuesday. So this means for my post, I can focus on teaching. I can teach, how to use the mineral pigments and how many different things that there can be used for. And you guys, when we're teaching our customers, they see us as providing value versus just trying to get a sale. So you can do a teaching video, you can do a teaching post, collage, whatever, and not even ask for the sale. Just post it on your VIP group and say, here's your makeup tip for the day, So Teaching Tuesday, that keeps me focused. So when I come back down and I'm doing my post or whatever, I'm teaching. What can I do to teach today? So Wednesday is Wild Wednesday. Try a new look or do something different and share it with my customers or share it with my team. So that gives me something that I can focus on. Thursday, Thursday, Team Building Thursday. So I can focus on team building that entire day if I want to, because I've already done my first 3 days are kind of focused around sales and products. So Thursday I can work on team building. Obviously I'm going to get sales that day too, but I've got a focus for the day, sorry. And then Friday, it's follow-up Friday. And I can follow up with the people that I talked to throughout the week, the excitement and the buzz I generated with my new tips or my new ideas or anything like that, so that I've got a focus. So there, I have a system set in place. So I know what I can focus on. Also, do you know, how many hours a day can you work your business? If you know you can only work your business an hour a day, pick that hour in that day and work your business, and then you've got kind of a roadmap to follow. Another way to stay consistent is, are you using some sort of weekly plan sheet? I sent out a weekly plan sheet that I used in a prior company, and it's phenomenal. It's got everything you need right there. The hours you work your regular job. It's got a place for you to say, this is where I'm going to work my business, and then this is the hours I'm going to work my business. It's got at the top goals. Huge. If you don't have a goal, what are you shooting for? If you don't have a goal, you don't have a focus or a purpose in the morning, and that leads to Zoom EEKING more than anything, because if you just go every day without kind of knowing what, you just wake up and you work this business and you sell mascara, but and your goal is to sell, but you don't have a specific goal that you can look at that's tangible, that you can touch, you can see, oh my gosh, I've got to sell $1,000 worth of product this week because that's my goal. I need to break that down into, 5 days. If I only have 5 days to do it, how much do I need to do a day? Then I can break it down into daily. So that gives you focus. That stops Zoom EEKING, because when you're Zoom EEKING, you're really shooting from the hip and you're just hoping stuff happens and you're posting and throwing it out there and hoping somebody bites, and you're not living your life on purpose. So weekly plan sheet has got the schedule, it's got the goal, it's got your sales goal, it's got your sponsoring goal, it's got your lash bash goal, because let's face it, bottom line is you can change your business in an hour with lash bashes. You can literally change your business in an hour with lash bashes. We've never asked everybody. We've never, ever run out of people to ask. I've been with the company 5 months, and I still have people that have not bought the product, that have not hosted the lash bash. I'm still meeting new people every day on other groups I'm on, buy-sell groups, whatever. So we've always got somebody to speak with. It's a matter of, are we putting there, are we the roadblocks? Are we going, oh, no, she won't do it because, or, oh, I'm waiting, I'm biding my time to ask her. And we never know. They might even be offended that you haven't asked them about practicing a lash bash. You never know. So there we are with our Zoom meeting again, is we're setting up these things in our head of, oh, we can't ask so and so because they won't do it for whatever reason, or they're not a makeup gal, or they're just not girly like that. They don't have a lot of friends, or here we are making excuses for somebody else. We're good enough at making excuses for ourselves, ladies. Stop making excuses for other people. You have a service to offer, an amazing service. And if you don't believe that this product is amazing, then maybe you're in the wrong business, because it is amazing. So don't set your things, the things in your head, don't put them in other people's head. So ask the people. And if you don't know how to ask, are you on training calls? Are you reaching out to your upline and your sponsor daily for help when you don't know what you're doing? So, hold yourself accountable. If you are struggling, then I should see your name pop up on a messenger 7-8 times a day because you need help and you're reaching out because you want this. And those are the people that we can tell want it, is they're reaching out to us. They're reaching up. They're asking questions on the groups. They're responding. They're showing up to training. These are the people that are moving up. These people are not Zoom eking. They're slowly but surely getting their system set in place because they're working this business week after week, learning a little more every week. So there is no reason that you can't take 1 hour a week. Everybody has 1 hour a week that they can spend in training or on a conference call with their upline. And the thing is after you've done it, you have to apply what you've learned, so. But these, back to the weekly plan sheet, so these are lash bashes. So it's got all your goals. It's got your sales. It's got your lash bashes. It's got your sponsoring. It's got your daily schedule. It's got everything you need right there to keep yourself focused. Okay. Put it wherever your work is, or carry it in your purse if you know that you can't work from the same spot every time. I have a place in my office that I work at, but I'm working on my phone a lot. Excuse me. I'm working, other places in the house. So, maybe I'll carry mine with me or whatnot. So have it wherever you are and look at it every morning, set your systems in place, because eventually, before you know it, you will be able to operate on autopilot on what you're doing when you need to. Now, do we want to operate on autopilot all the time? Absolutely not. But there are times in our lives where we just don't want to work. And until we get to a place where we can afford to do that, we've still got to work. And we've still got to treat this business like a business to get business results, ladies. This is a business. You've been handed a multi-million-dollar business and said, go at it. Have fun. The sky is the limit. There is nothing stopping you from being just like everybody else. You can change, tweak, learn, do anything. There's nothing that you cannot do. If we want it bad enough, anything in life, if we want it bad enough, we do it. We just have to want it, feel it, believe it, do it. And then when we get down, we have our systems in place so that we're still doing it until we get back up again. I do not take an entire day away from my business ever, even if it's just an hour. I plug into my business every single day so that my customers know, my family knows, my friends know I am serious about this, and I do not hide the fact that I want to be a black level presenter one day, and I am going to be an amazing black level presenter. So wherever you are at, know that you're going to get exactly where you want to go and where your mind is telling you you're going to go. If your mind is telling you that you can't do it, it's not for you, then it's not for you. But if something in your mind is telling you that you can do this, that you can move up, and that there's just some things that you need to tweak or deal with to get there, tweak them, deal with them, get back on the horse, ladies. There's a lot of, there's a lot of us that are so amazing, and we're nowhere to be found this month. So I really, really, really encourage you to take a look at your why. Get your systems in place, reach out to your upline, reach out to somebody you trust, and this time when you say you're going to do something, or you say you're going to, this is what you want, show it's what you want, and you're going to be in somebody's hip pocket because they're going to want to work with you. They're going to see you're excited, and who cares if you don't know how to do much? We're going to teach you. That's our job. But stop shooting yourself in the foot and stop treating this like a hobby when it's a business, and you're not going to get this opportunity at your regular job ever. This is the only way you're ever going to get those huge, huge results that you want. If you just want to live paycheck to paycheck every 2 weeks, comfortable, but not having any more, the rest of your life, then that's okay if that's what makes you happy. But if that's not what makes you happy and you join this business for more, ladies, take advantage of it before it's too late. Don't stay gone so long that you come back and you can't get that feeling back. This is so important, and I'm so passionate about it. If you believe you can, you can. If you believe you can't, you won't. You can't. You're done. Throw in the towel. So start believing in yourself, because I believe in you. Stop making excuses. Stop coming up with every reason in the book why you disappeared for 3 weeks and life was crazy. We all have a crazy life. Figure it out. Get your systems in place. And let's do this together, because we can all go to the top. And not to mention, we have a boat to fill. Let's not talk about the top. Let's talk about at least filling that boat, ladies. And we still have plenty of time. So we have 13 days left in the month. Reach out to me or your upline or your sponsor or whoever you're comfortable with. Talk to them about your goals, and let's see what we can do, and let's start getting those systems set in place and stop Zoom eking. And when you see yourself starting to eek, when you see the brakes starting to pump and you start slowing down, get plugged in, get on a training call, watch a video, do something before it's too late and all of a sudden you're eked again. Miss one, in my previous business, they used to say, miss one meeting, your business is sick. Miss 2 meetings, your business is in the ICU. Miss 3 meetings, your business is dead. It's so hard to come back. Get plugged in, and you won't Zoom eek. You'll stay consistent. Get plugged in, let your presence be known, and let's do this. All right, ladies, we will talk to you on the training call. Have a good night or afternoon.